Hello, my classy people. It is hump day. It is Wednesday. My name is Wayne Bolden. I'm the Speed King for sure. It is Wednesday. All eyes turn to Fairgrounds because the Derby prep race of the LeCompte is out there, and the Louisiana Derby, the Louisiana Stakes race number 11 is on the card, and we're going to take a look at the E.R. Bradley, the race right before the Louisiana Stakes race for sure. It's a turf race, a mile and 16 for 100,000. Full field of 14. Before we get going, please subscribe, ring the bell, do those things that you do for your Speed King. And tip sheets are always available. Email me at speedking24@yahoo.com. Hey, just a side note. The studio invested into a 2-year-old colt called Native Brew. Of course, myracehorse.com. Steve Asmussen's the trainer. This one is still in training a little bit, hasn't made his debut. We're excited about Native Brew. You'll hear more about him. He is by Yopon. Of course, Steve Asmussen trained Yopon. The dam is Spanx a Million, and we're pretty high on this one. So we invested quite a bit of dollars on this one for sure. And Native Brew, you'll hear more about this 2-year-old baby that we'll see this spring for sure. Well, let's take a look at the stake race, race number 10 on the card over at beautiful, beautiful Fairgrounds on Saturday. And it is race number 10. It is on the grass, a mile and 16. That's right. Hey, 4-year-olds and up, right? For $100,000, full field of 14. And this race is very evenly matched, y'all. This, as most turf races are, and there are several ways you can go here. I'm interested in a 10th race because I want to play a pick 3 from race 10 to 11 and 12, which is race 11 is the Louisiana Stakes, and you all know that I love the Steve Asmussen runner over there, Track Phantom, and in the last race is the LeCompte Stakes, and of course calling card Mike Maker at 12-1, the number 7, and I like the 3 horse a little bit as well. So I'm going to try to put together a little pick 3. So let's dive into race number 10, a full field of 12, and Agante, the number 7 horse, looks like the horse to beat in here. But my top pick is going to be a little cute, I guess. Native Invader. Well, Native Invader breaks from the rail, right? He's the 1 horse, and this 5-year-old gelding by Collected, trained by Sherry Duvall. Now, we all know that Sherry Duvall will and is a very talented trainer, particularly on the grass, having worked for Chad Brown, and Chad Brown having worked for my all-time favorite trainer, Robert Franco. Well, Native Invader draws the rail here in this spot. And this 5-year-old has 3 wins from 11 starts, 4 seconds, and 1 third. That's not horrible for 300,000. But is coming off of a layoff of about 6 months, have been gelded, right? Which I'm always not leery, but I like when horses are gelded because typically they're bad actors or whatever, but maybe that'll help the horse a little bit here, and also Lasix on. So my only negative with Northern Invader is the 6-month layoff. I mean, I like my horses fresh 4 to 6 weeks, but typically they need a race to, before they get to their top of their top conditions. But I'm willing to take a chance here for Native Invader for a couple reasons. One, the horse is on the rail, and I can see this horse getting to the top, which is the shortest run around a mile and 16, and not lose any ground. So I can see this horse on the lead. If not so close, he might as well be on the lead. And the mere fact that the horse has been gelded, I love that always. To correct any bad acting the horse may have, and Lasix the first time. Now, I will note that Jose Ortiz typically ride this horse for Sherry Duvall and had some success with the horse, but Jose, I would believe, opted maybe down to the 7, Agante, who's the favorite in this race. But we do have Luis Saez, okay? So to me, it's a rider upgrade. No, you did not just said it. And that's my boy, Luis Saez, right? I mean, give me these 3 jocks, and I'm happy with my racing career. Give me Joel Rosario, okay? Mr. Rolex, give me Louis Siaz, hello, and give me the smooth Tyler Gaffleone. Those are my guys. I love those cats. Anytime they come up on a horse that I particularly like, I handicap the horse. If one of my guys is on them, yeah, I'm going to lean to them. And in this case, Sherry Duvall tapped into Louis Siaz, not necessarily taking Jose off, because it's been 6 months since the last time he rode him, so things happen in between business-wise. But I do like Native Invader. There's more positives to me than there is negative. The only negative I have is that the horse is off for 6 months. But the fact is Sherry Duvall, the fact that the horse is speedy from the rail and should save ground and probably will get the lead, at worst case should be second going down the backstretch, saving a bunch of ground, being gelded, having Lasix, having Louis Siaz, and most of all, the value's there at 5-1. So I can overcome the negatives that I have about this horse with the long layoff of 6 months. So my top pick with a square price is Native Invader. Think he's going to be forwardly placed. Think he could go gate to wire. And let's see if he's short or not for sure. Right, top pick. Race number 10, ER Bradley Stakes. Our second pick, probably the horse to beat for sure, Gante. The number 7, like I said, Jose Ortiz is up for my boy Steve Asmussen. Jose has rode this horse last time to a victory in a stake race on December 21st, so I get it. It was the Bob Dilberto Memorial. Now the horse is back in 28 days, so the horse is fit, fresh, and fast for sure. At 7-2 is not a horrible price to take on the number 7, and you can't not use this horse on any of your exactas tries or whatever. The number 7 horse is an extremely talented horse. 7 wins from 18 starts, 1 second, 2/3, $1.3 million. The horse is by Not This Time, Empire Maker. That's right, is the grandsire. Bobby Frankel trained Empire Maker, by the way. And again, the number 7 is probably the horse to beat and must be used in all exotic wagering. And again, 7-2 is not a horrible price on the number 7 horse. Probably will be in my pick 3s going forward to race 11 and 12 for sure. So top win contender, our second pick, and the horse to beat, the number 7. Our third horse, well, we're going to go right down to the number 9 horse. His money-making Mike. It's Mike Maker. He's making money. He's got Mr. Rolex in the odds. Joe Rosario, what say thee? Right? Mike Maker trains the number 9 horse at 6-1. Rosario's in the odds. 7 wins from 21 starts. That's a third of his wins. This 7-year-old, which Mike Maker will take 7-year-olds and just make them terrors. And of course, his horse is coming out of 2-mile races. The further they go, which is a mile and 16, the better Mike Maker gets, in my opinion. And 6-1 is a great price on the number 9 horse. And again, probably will be one that I use in my pick 3s from races 10, 11, and 12 for sure. Number 9, my third pick. For sure. Then we're going to round out our superfecta with the number 11. It is a Godolphin bred and owned. There he goes with them Godolphin horses. Well, Wadeworth. The number 11 horse trained by Brad Cox and his band of merry horses. Right, he's got his boy in the on. It's Flo. Well, this 5-year-old is by Quality Road on the back end by Medaglia D'Or. Bobby Frankel also trained Medaglia D'Or. Right, 4 wins from 12 starts, 3 seconds. It's Godolphin. What else do we need to say? Well, this one comes out of a synthetic stake race over at Turfway, ran 4th by 2. But if you look back in the off of a year layoff on November 7th, making his first debut on the turf, lost by a head. So it wouldn't surprise me if the number 11 horse ran very well here, Wadeworth, for sure. It is Brad Cox, it is Godolphin, bred and owned, so you know what it is like that, for sure. So there it is in the ER Bradley Stakes, race number 10, right before the Louisiana Stakes, race number 11, and then race number 12 is the Derby prep race, the Lecompte. So I'm going to put together some pick 3s here. So our top pick is the number 1 horse. We're going to be a little cute here. Native Invader, that is our top pick here at 5-1. Duvall on the rail, Louis Siaz, hello, right? Shortest run around the track. Only negative is the 6-month layoff, but the value helps us overcome that, right? Not the only horse I'll use here in my pick 3. Our second pick is truly the horse to beat, the number 7 Giganta, I guess, at 7-2, and Asmussen. You know I'm not leaving him off my pick 3s for sure. And our third pick is the number 9, What Saved Thee. It's Money Making Mike. It's Mike Maker. That's right. And then we round it out with the number 11. That's right. It is. That's right. The old Wadsworth. Right. So for us, race number 10 is going to be for sure 1, 7, 9, 11, just like that. You can go ahead and box it up. I'm probably going to use all 4 of these in my pick 3 into the next race, the second leg, which you know I love Track Phantom in the Louisiana race, and back into the LeCompte, of course, Mike Maker with the card horse and the number 7 and the number 3 for sure. So I'm going to try to put together that. So race number 10, the number 1, Native Invader, we think could go gate the wire if he's not too short. 1, 7, 9, 11, just like that. You can go ahead and box it up if you're playing vertically for sure, and if you're playing horizontally, I would suggest you use all 4 of them going into the 10th race, the Louisiana Stakes, and of course into the last race, which is the LeCompte Stakes, which all eyes will be on that race because everybody over there is Derby dreaming. My name is Wayne Bolden. I'm the Speed King. Louis, let's put the 1 on the lead. Twirl the stick, son. Pose for the picture. Speed is king. The shortest run around the racetrack. You should save ground because the enemy to horse racing is always ground loss. This horse shouldn't lose any ground and is very, very speedy. Let's just see if he's on the muscle or not for Sherry DePaul. Stay classy, y'all. My name is Wayne Bolden. We know your name already. I'm your Speed King.